There are some entities and anomalies that are just beyond our wildest imagination. From the ridiculous to the horrifying, here are 6 SCPs you won't believe are real.
SCP-2006. Description: Object Class Keter. SCP-2006 is a spherical entity, roughly 50 centimeters in diameter, with the ability to shapeshift with an unknown limit. It has the ability to change its form, voice, chemical structure, etc., to match that of what it believes to be humanity's greatest fear. Special containment procedures. The entity must be kept in an airtight containment cell, constantly monitored for any activity. A low-quality horror movie must be provided monthly to provide false information about what humanity truly fears. All personnel coming into contact with the entity are required acting classes to confirm the ruse. Notes: the entity's only goal is to bring fear to as many humans as possible. Staff must take care not to introduce it to the true realities of humanity. Addendum: the recent lax nature of SCP-2006 containment is currently being flagged and investigated. Instances of staff mockery towards the entity during surveillance have been noted, and consequences to the participants will be given swiftly. May we remind you that, as comical as the entity's containment may be, a creature of unknown shape-shifting abilities that strives to become the very thing that keeps you up at night is one that needs to be taken very, very seriously. How's that scary?
Boom!
Ah!
SCP-956. Description: Object Class Euclid. SCP-956 appears as a common piñata resembling an unknown quadruped. It appears to be constructed of glue,
Redacted.
sugar, unidentified fur, and human tissue. It is resistant to most damage except for gunfire and heat. Special containment procedures: this entity is to be kept at the approximate center of a standard humanoid containment cell with constant surveillance. Cell entry and testing must be cleared by site director. Notes: entity becomes active when a human under 12 years of age comes within 5 meters of it. The victim will become immobile but remain aware of its surroundings. The entity will then move towards the victim and bludgeon them until their torso ruptures and discharge piles of candy designated SCP-956-1. Addendum: in a recent observation, SCP-956 has begun to move outside of any visible triggers. It began to wander around the room before staring at a single spot on the wall. Security has confirmed that this wall was facing directly towards an elementary school around
Redacted.
kilometers away. It was this incident that allowed reclassification of this SCP from safe to Euclid. Wonder what the candy inside tastes like.
Put that thing back down! SCP-3166. Description: Object Class Euclid. SCP-3166 is a humanoid entity with a height of 2 meters. Its exterior is composed of an orange catsuit made of real fur, while its interior is believed to be made entirely of lasagna. It is known to appear when the long-time running Garfield franchise begins to decline in reception and popularity. Special containment procedures. The Foundation must do whatever it can to keep the Garfield franchise active and successful for as long as feasibly possible. Notes: the creature is said to target those associated with the franchise: fans, haters, staff, and even the creator, Jim Davis, himself, immobilizing targets with blunt force before force-feeding them disemboweled lasagna. Addendum: analysis of the composition of the lasagna excreted by SCP-3166 indicate that the meat used in the substance matched the DNA structure of Garfield creator Jim Davis. Upon questioning Mr. Davis about any possible connection, no links have been made, except for 2 notable testimonies. Firstly, an attack towards Mr. Davis at a time when his actions led to a decline in sales, and secondly, Mr. Davis complains about mosquito bites immediately after reported incidents with the creature. Oh man, I used to love Garfield.
I'm sorry, John.
Wait, my name's not John.
Hey there, Garfield here. You guys should definitely like, comment, and subscribe for more Spoopstones and Mems, or else I'll be the one to bring it to you tonight. See you soon.
SCP-3516. SCP-3516 is a red 1982 Schwinn Predator model bicycle with flame symbols crudely painted alongside its body. The entire bicycle appears to show signs of age and wear, however it still functions normally. Special containment procedures: this anomaly is to be kept in a locked box at Site-77 with both wheels locked with a standard bike lock. Testing must not be done within 15 meters of any essential mechanisms within the site. Notes: Humans riding the object will experience excitement and increased levels of adrenaline. There is a 90% chance of an accident occurring within 10 minutes of riding. Following the crash, fatal injuries will appear to have little effect on the subject's health. Minor injuries, however, will become fatal and often result in death. No anomalies occur if the subject sustains no injury. Addendum: several test logs reveal how far the anomalous abilities are able to go. In one test, the subject was blown into multiple pieces from the landmine. However, the subject did not die and the individual pieces were surgically joined together with no anomalous issues. In another test, the subject died immediately from a small scratch on his leg from a single thorn. In one test, the subject had dropped out of an airplane while riding the bicycle, and results were
Redacted.
well, that sounds fun. I want to try.
SCP-5167. Description: Object Class Keter. SCP-5167 is an entity under the handle of Pythonus that commonly manifests itself in the hit online multiplayer game Among Us that is known to cause capgras illusion to those who encounter it. Special containment procedures. No known containment of the entity is known at this time. However, constant monitoring online is required to keep tabs on the entity's whereabouts. Those exposed to the entity, however, must be apprehended until symptoms subside, before being amnesticized and released with a mental breakdown cover story. Notes: beginning as a minor urban legend, Pythonus caught Foundation's attention due to the anomalous phenomena surrounding the player. Attempts to track down the entity has been unsuccessful, however, IP tracking does lead it somewhere in rural Greece. Addendum: Learning Computer Site-2, Nommables, is assigned to track game sessions to monitor manifestations and activities of SCP-5167. It is noted that all confirmed victims have been found with symptoms consistent with an interaction with the entity. However, recent observations show declining severity from the usual full-blown psychosis to just mild paranoia. We are currently unsure why this is the case. To add to this, a wellness check on Learning Computer Site-2 is requested. Exposure to unattended children day in and day out can be a very cruel job.
My existence is ancient and as old as time.
That's kinda sus.
SCP-004-J. Description: Object Class Thaumiel. SCP-004-J is a Caucasian male by the name of Stanley Nichols. This entity is a certified public accountant and former chief financial officer for
Redacted.
currently employed by the Foundation. Special containment procedures. This entity has been in containment since July 1991, coming in as a reply to a job posting, and is currently housed in Site-08's North Wing Accounts Payable Office from Monday to Friday. It is often enticed to remain in containment by pointing out the low cost of living, easy commute, and quality public parks. Notes: the entity appears to be a very capable accountant, with its anomalous ability being a cognitive hazard field that interferes with thought processes, overriding regular thought patterns with new ones that encourage growing a business, using new set of jargon, as well as impairing critical thought. Addendum: while initially being classified as a Euclid, during a near-total containment breach, SCP-004-J was exposed to Keter class SCP-106, and began discussing the importance of residual income and annuities when structuring a quarterly budget. SCP-106 appeared to be highly attentive and materialized a business card, agreeing to join SCP-004-J for a lunch and learn. If it ever decides to leave, you can probably ask it for business tips.
The synergy of this channel is very poor.
Excuse me? Do you know any more unbelievable SCPs? Let us know in the comments. If you want more SCP files, then check out this video right here. Thanks for watching!